our church across the length and breadth of the great church of God in Christ. And we're humbled and grateful tonight that we dare to make the mistake that a community made. That I heard a story that was told one time. They said that there was a farmer that lived amid a rice farm. And one day the little girl, the daughter, wandered in the rice field and got lost. The first day they went out separate. No sign of the girl. The second day they went out separate. No sign. The third day they thought of an idea. And they said, why not we join hands and let's walk through the rice field together. And whoever finds the little girl, pass the message down the line. They agreed, and they began to move forward into the rice field. As they journeyed hour after hour, they came to a stop. And the pause was, we've found the little girl, but she's dead. And someone said that if we only had joined hands yesterday, no doubt her life would have been saved. Tri-State didn't make that mistake. We didn't stop at the birth of our church, but we have joined hands throughout the many years that have gone by, and it's helped to make our church one of the greatest Pentecostal churches in the world. And to know how we feel, this young man could pursue so many other different directions, but he made a choice. And that choice was to give what he had been blessed with back to the church. And I'm also reminded of an experience I had at one of the institutions in this state. I was up at Fisk University many years ago, and by chance, this is with no reflection, I stumbled upon a presiding elder, and he was shocked to know that me being a member of the Church of God in Christ, and you're pursuing a higher education, said, have you ever thought about your church doesn't see education as we do? See, as you pursue your education, if you become a part of our church, there are opportunities that you can get that you can't get in your church. You get it to help somebody else. And I say, and since you say my church is not as forward in education as Methodist, I partially agree. I said, but if education is to fulfill its purpose, I think I can render a service as great or greater in my church than I can in your church, because I feel that my church needs me, and God knows I need my church. So we are thankful to know that we are not afraid to die as seniors, knowing that we have young men like Bishop Wells that will carry our church, as Bishop Blake often says in many of his sermons, carry our church higher, higher, and higher. God bless you, Bishop Wells, on behalf of Tri-State Team.